comes a new challenger.
Ho ho, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
We gotta do this. Come on.
This will be a good fight.
Round one. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The combo's there. The drive rush to try and keep up the attack. Lots of aggression from both sides. There's a corner switch. Taking stock. Throws him. What's next? Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Shoots off a fireball up close. Sticks the jump in. Knockdown. Life lead opens up. KO. Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Dashes forward. Dashes up. Breaks up the counter. This is going to be huge. Jumps. They exchange blows. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Grabs and throws them away. That's experiencing burnout. The low heavy connected? Player two took no time to finish that fight. So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. No good up high. Low heavy, trips him up. Lots of aggression from both sides. The low kick is blocked. Will the drive parry here open things up for them? Takes a trip. Projectile to try and change the situation. Big counter. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. The jump in is denied. Takes the chance to hurt him. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. All right, what's coming up next? Player two can't afford mistakes without that drive gauge. Oh, there's a wall splash. They can't do anything now. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball. Shoots off a fireball up close. Combo with the target combo. Throws them to negate the block. Player two has a slight life lead. Still slugging it out at this range. Player two can't use... Oh, burnout triggered. Player two in dire straits with burnout. Not much life difference. Smart play with the throw. Looking to impress with this super. Double three super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
Bet that.
Uses their drive gauge. Hit out of nowhere. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Jumps up. Gets the jump in. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Goes for the low kick. The low heavy hits. Throws him. What's next? Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important here. They're at the center of the stage. What happens here will have consequences. Digs in deep to get that drive in. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball. Gets the jump in. Blocks the low heavy. Neither of them willing to back off here. Dashes forward. Jumps up. Barely blocks the jump in. Knockdown and a drive impact could end it all here. Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps in. All in with the rush. Player impact squash. Looking for a hole. Aerial Tatsu. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Wait, what? Are they actually dead? Oh, are they dead? Oh, they're dead. throws it out. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A-game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. They're not going to allow any jump-ins. Throws him down. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. That was a solid anti-air. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Had the radar up and running. Shows the medium kick. This is a critical point of the round where they just need to go for it. They were expecting that drive impact. What'll happen here? In there! Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Charges forward. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Checks him with a projectile. Fights out of the corner, back to the center of the stage. Their spacing is so on point right now, but who's gonna blink first? Jumps in. Very solid corner switch. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Shows a medium kick. Jumps up. Hits him with a stopping box. Both fighters have a full super. Uses the gauge for a super. The Dragon Lash Flame giving them a side switch on top of the damage. Watching each other carefully. Who will make the first move? Experiencing burnout. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business.
What's wrong? Get up!
Player one drops him to half, closing the gap. We're so close to the end of the round that it may not matter that both fighters are Ooh, what a smart throw! A lot of pressure building up here. Medium kick! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Starts, crowns him from above. Connects with medium kick. Back into the anti-air in the clutch. Bring in the heat. Come on now, let me hear you say it. Shinryu. Repa.
Bet that hurt.
Super. That's what we want to see. Blocks the low kick. Amazing. Back to the finds the target. A real test of nerves here. Player one is in a very good spot now. Denies the jump. Are you kidding me? That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, talk that.
Great match. Here comes a new challenger.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Beginning.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Hadouken! Hadouken!
Checks with the projectile.
Hadouken!
Decides to go in with the target combo. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Misses the drive impact. Grabs him. Taking stock. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Aerial Tatsu. Oh, burnout triggered. Both players all out of drive gauge. A quick breather. From low heavy to... Closes with the throw. Hitting him with the smart stuff. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Are we going to see some fireworks here? Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Side switch in the corner. Can't tech the throw. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be the one who manages it best. The life remaining tells us we're halfway through this match. Ugh, this is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Drive impact misses. Finishes with the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? That's a counter. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Both crowns him from above. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Excellent block. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. This may be it. May throws him. Grabs and throws him and adds a bit of OD spice there. Were they looking to connect with an overdrive art from this situation? Both sides give him the biscuit and the tea. With super arts into play, it's really anything goes at this point. Oh, here all the throw connects. Noticeable life lead. Gotta do better than that. Looking for a hold. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? The low. Neither fighter is showing any signs of backing down. Will this super art do anything? What now? A real test, low heavy, but no go. They are done. That was a fight heard round the world. Yo, talk that. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Grabs and throws him away. Medium kick hit. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. What are they thinking here? Goes for the throw. Nice cross-up. All right, what's coming up next? Combo with the target combo. Taking stock. Grabs him. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Burnout activates. Takes a trip. Checks with a medium kick. One chance here may end this match. KO! Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have nice read with the cannon spike. Still scrapping for control of the space. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over some aerial Tatsu. Going in. Dashes up. Connects with the throw. Checks with a medium kick. Life lead is there. Yo! Critical art now? Chin right kick. Flatlines them. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Medium kick hits. Gets the combo. Hits him with a stop and pop. Dragon Lash. Super art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. What will they find the target? Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. The low kick hits. Player 1. Oh, yo! Rock super hits. What now? Player 2 flipping throws that off. There's a burnout. What's next? Both fighters' drive gauges crowns them from above. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Dash! Player 2 can't use any drive lead. Gotta play it safe. Are you kidding me? Player 1 has gotta be feeling good getting the win.
Great match. comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Goes for the throw. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Very solid corner switch. Nails the anti-air. Perfect read to get the finish with the low attack. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Combo with the target combo. Can't tech the throw. Medium kick hit. From low heavy to scrapping it out up close. A quick breather. Jumps up. Player brushes that off and keeps going. A drive impact could end it all here. Player one will look to apply pressure here. Impact counter! Oh, that's so sick! What that burns out! Player one can't use pumps the brakes on the impact. Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Here comes the corner pressure.